Someone is trying to catch you in their web. Do not let them fool you. They are going to show up as an innocent energy that doesn't really, they're like beginners. They don't understand how things work, but somehow intuitively they always figure it out, right? Wrong. They know exactly what they're doing. They see the whole big picture of like their plan, like an eagle. They see it from such a view, like they know exactly how to make everything fall into place. And this is not the first time that they've done this. Maybe the first time with you, maybe not, but they know how to play the part. They know how to show up in a way to make it seem like, oh, everything's falling apart. I don't know how I'm going to do this. They like seem like it's so heavy and so difficult on them. But I'm here to tell you, like they know what they're doing. They're very, very, very aware. We started this reading on TikTok, and here we are to finish it. Because this energy, we have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Cups. They're master manipulator. They're going to come at you and hit at your anxieties. They're going to hit at your heart of like, they're going to make you feel bad for them. They're going to be like, oh, if this doesn't happen, well, this person will be homeless. If this doesn't happen, this terrible thing is going to occur. The Devil card came up twice. One for conditioning, one for vessel. I don't know how clear it is. They want you to be the vessel. They want you to be the one to bring this in. And you see, again, they're like, this whole idea, like, they're innocent, they're a little sheep. No, they're a lion, they're a predator. And, like, they're preying on you. You're being asked to withhold whatever they're going to ask you for. Act as if you don't even have it. So, because you do have the ability to give it to them, but giving them what they're asking for is going to set you back on your intention, on your path in which you are intending to bring into this life. Like it's such a frustrating energy. Like I'm almost lost for words for how ridiculous this person is. So we are going to do 2 piles today. You can watch both if you feel called to, or pick one. The timestamps will be below, and this is going to help us identify how what energy this person's going to hold, and how is the best way to go about approaching them, and just really just helping you just identify them and like scoot them out the way and not allow them to affect you. So pile 1, we're going to have facade. Pile number 2, we're going to have perception. Okay, so I will see you guys at your piles. All right, pile number 1, this one is for you. This is the card facade. This story is about a boy who never got to be a kid growing up. So he didn't get to play. He didn't get to do those things. So he would look with almost like jealousy at the other children. And he grows up and he ends up passing away and meeting his father on the other side. And he shows up as a little boy and finally gets to play, gets to be that and enjoy that. And I feel like this specifically is pointing to maybe this person like has stolen the joy from you. For some people, it's going to be a child or some kind of like person dependent on you who's continuously coming to you over and over for money, for this and for that. And it's time for this to end. It is time for this, like, this enabler energy to end. And for some of you guys, it's just like friends. It's just people who feel like they can can get over on you. We have the 8 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, the 7 of Embers, and the 2 of Embers. That's the 7 and 2 of Wands. So you know that it's not right to give to this person. It's very obvious that it's not right, but somehow, some way, they coerce you into it. They always get you to feel like it's like you're playing a part, like you're a part of, like I see right here, it's almost like you are a part. Let me put it here. So you're a part of the group. You're a part of like the family. You're a part, like they make you feel like they're taking you along with you. But again, the Ten of Wands on the bottom, see? Ten of Swords, excuse me. The Ten of Swords on the bottom. Let's see if I can get it to focus. It's just like these vultures around. You're just roadkill to them in that way. Like, you're a means to an end. So remember that. Like, it's not true. You're not actually a part of their group. We have the Chariot and the Eight of Swords. This is your chance to step into your power. Let me see if I can get it to focus. You're about to shake things up. You are about to shock them with this, like, blocking, like, no, I'm not giving it to you this time. They make you feel as if you, like the ten's right back on the bottom, the Ten of Swords. You have allowed them to direct you over and over and over. See, and that's what we had too. Like, see how he's pointing the way, he's showing the way. And it's time to stop. It's time to decide for yourself, put your life in the front, like value yourself. If someone hesitate to say it, you're hesitating to put your life first. You're hesitating to decide, this is what I want for me. The Nine of Wands, because you feel like the response from them is not going to be positive. You feel like something might erupt from it. But let's see what actually happens. We're going to see what happens whenever you say no to this person. The Six of Swords with the Pelican at the bottom, which is the Emperor. And that was this too. The Six of Swords is what I showed you here, where they're directing. Well, now look at this Six of Swords. You're going to be the one in charge. You're going to go your own path in your little plane, and they're going to go their own path in their plane. And the Pelican is the Emperor. You are going to feel like, oh my God, why haven't I done this before? It feels so good to stand my own ground. The Emperor has a kingdom that he is in charge of. Your life, your body, your resources are your kingdom. You're taking control of that, and it's going to go well. It's going to go very positive because they don't have that control over you. And it's almost as if, like, I do feel like for some of you guys, they might erupt. The Seven of Pentacles, they might erupt and be upset, but you're starting this path where they won't do it in the future. Like, you're ending the cycle and beginning something new. Remember that. It's so important for you to remember that. Let me show you this. You're creating that's your little kingdom. You're creating this new world. So let's look at how can we go about the conversation with them. What is something I can give you about going about the conversation with them? Let's switch to this deck. How can we go about conversating with them that will benefit you the best? We have playfulness, morality, the Lovers, and trust. So we have playfulness and morality is the Page of Wands, and then the Queen of Swords. So see, we don't want to come at it in this strict, terrible way the whole time. We want them to know, like, I love you, but I'm not going to play this part for you anymore. That I have boundaries and I'm willing to stick by them now. I'm sorry that you feel like you want this thing and you can't get it yourself, but I no longer can provide this for you, or I cannot provide this for you at all anymore. I don't know why I keep saying anymore, because I feel like I want to put it to where some of you guys haven't been doing this, but I feel like who you picked this pile for a reason, so you've been doing this with this person in different ways. You're being asked to trust that just because you say no to this person does not mean that they don't love you. It does not mean that things are going to like fall apart and be gone forever. But you're being asked to just trust in this decision. Trust that when you make this decision, things will fall into place. It's almost like a trust ball with the universe, to let the cards fall where they may. It is, I feel like this anxiety, like that's what's on the bottom. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups speaks of being able to take care of yourself, looking to your own emotions. What has this done to you, to have this person in your life constantly asking and you constantly giving? What has it done to you? It's time to bring your love and your attention to yourself and do what's best for you. It's time, and I feel like you know it's time, but you don't feel the support. You feel alone in it, and you feel like if you don't give this to this person, that you are solely responsible for their downfall, for whatever happens to them. And I'm here to tell you, like, you're not. They're responsible for themselves. Moment to moment, the Two of Pentacles. Everyone is where they are in life because of their decisions in this life, and that includes you. You've put yourself in this position where they come to you constantly because you allow them to come to you constantly and get what they want. So if you want things to change, it is for you to do it yourself. And on the bottom, we have the Moon card. I feel as if it is time for you to look at, what has this done to me? Like this, or it's why am I doing this? What is it that's making you feel like you have to do this? What did you go through that makes you feel like you have to save them no matter what? Discovering that, healing that, will allow you to be able to end this cycle for once and for all. That's how you say it. Because I feel like you're doing it out of a sense of obligation, aloneness, and postponement. We have the Hermit and the Four of Swords. I feel like you've been delaying their path and your path because of this, because you have, I hope these are clearing up, because you have not allowed them to go it on their own, and you've been like holding their hand and like hand feeding them everything. You have allowed them to just, not even them, but both of you guys have been pausing, like delaying your path, delaying what you're meant to be. And I feel like for some of you guys, it's been a lot of years. It's been a lot of years, and that's why it's so hard to end the pattern, because you've been on this path for so long now that it's almost like there's fear of stopping it and actually reflecting on what's happened, because what's happened has been so detrimental and so drawn out. Like I get this like this heavy feeling, such a heavy feeling. So this card, the Facade, is yours. It's a chakra card. It's your solar plexus. And I feel like you're, with the Seven of Wands coming out, you are in need of healing this and protecting yourself. So I highly recommend a solar plexus meditation. You can look one up online. Soon I'm going to have a ton of different meditations on my YouTube channel. So make sure you hit the little bell, and that way you'll know as soon as I put them up. But you really need to protect yourself from emotional manipulation, because if you don't remove yourself from this, you're going to, like, it's a losing battle. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Swords again, because whenever you protect yourself, that was the card of how they're going to come at your anxiety and affect your, like, they're going to induce anxiety in you. It was the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords. This little guy is the Ace, and that's what we're having. So whenever, that's what we have right here. Whenever you protect yourself energetically from this, then you will know how to say no. You'll know how to speak your truth of, no, that's not aligned for my path. Okay, we're going to get a closing message for you guys. We have the Two of Pentacles again, with the Four of Swords again. Like, again. Seriously, spend time thinking about this. Spend time contemplating on what's happened in the past and what's happening now, and how do you want it to change? Because in order to break this pattern, we need to remove ourselves from the pattern and reset, restart. Don't make a quick decision in how to restart. Take time to prepare before this person comes to you. Spend time, even if it's just 5 minutes right now. Take time to reflect and plan ahead. Okay? I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, pile number 2. This is your pile. Hey, pile number 2. This is your card, Perception. So this card is about following your heart and knowing, like, she comes out to this garden and it's empty, but she follows this emerald through this place, and then she comes back to the same garden and it's full and it's abundant. It's your heart chakra. So butterflies can be significant. Birds, there might be times when birds or butterflies come around that, like, when you're thinking of something about this specific subject, or maybe the person will be, I see like a butterfly t-shirt for some of you guys. Butterfly, I see like a butterfly bracelet with like a little, it's silver with a bunch of different butterflies with like little beads in between each. So we're going to pull you guys some cards about how to identify who this person is. So we have the Five of Pentacles and the Swan reversed. That's interesting. So you have not been on your path for a minute, and it's because of them. They are blocking your connection with your higher self. They're like disturbing the thoughts that you have in your mind so much to the point where you aren't even like connecting to yourself as deeply anymore. We have the Four of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Moon. So you are like, there will be times where you're trying to take action based on what you feel is the right thing to do, and they trigger certain things in you that disrupt your peace. Like, there'll be times when you're just like sitting on the couch watching TV, trying to rest from you had like a long day and you just want to relax, and then they come in and they bug you right then and there to like almost to make you react in a way of like, I just want you to go away, so here it is. And yeah, that's how like they're disrupting your mind. They're disrupting your ability. Like they're disrupting your peace. For someone here, it's your son, and you know it. We have the Two of Wands and the Three of Pentacles showing up on the bottom. I feel like it is someone very, very close to you that you conversate with every day. Someone, you could find them, they could be a friend, they could be family, but it's someone that you come in contact with every day. The composer, they might be into music a lot. You might be into the same music. I feel like you guys, I don't know if that is so hard to get it to be clear. They get you with their words. They get you with the way that they speak to you. They can sweet talk you very well. But really, like, the easier they sweet talk you, and then sometimes they can, the commanders basically, like, be forceful. Like, they go from either being sweet and kind, and as soon as you don't give them what they want, then they freak out. And again, the romantic on the bottom. So we have the composer, the commander, and the romantic. It's like they're soft and sweet and kind. They don't get what they want. They're mean. They're vicious. And they get what they want. Okay, I'm nice and kind again to you. My ear, as soon as I said that, my ear like rang, my left ear. We have the 6 of Wands. Again, like, they just want to win. That's what's on their mind. That's all they want. That is like the trigger, the switch between one thing to the other, is when they win. The 2 of Cups, it could even be in a relationship with your partner. But I know, like, you question at times. You question this relationship. You question the truth of it. I wonder if I can get it to focus. You see how they are in the boat? You're in the same boat. Like, it's someone so close to you. And it's interesting because we have the Moon card and we have the Bridge. And the Moon card is called the Bridge, and we have this bridge in the background. I wonder if I can get it to... I know you guys can see it, though. This one's the bridge. And a little bridge over there. So it's like sometimes they're in the boat with you, and sometimes they leave. They might even, like, threaten to leave you if they don't get their way. They, like, threaten, like, oh, if it can't be this way, then I'm just done with the relationship. Or they threaten to run away if they're a child of yours. I do feel like someone's sun is very strongly here. So we have slowing down and understanding. When these times come up, when they threaten different things, it is for you, instead of reacting in that moment, pause and don't react, but just assess the situation. Maybe even, like, take a deep breath, because it's like the turtle. He is very aware of exactly where he is. He doesn't rush into making any decisions, and he has that hard shell. You're being asked to create that hard shell around you so that whenever they poke and they prod, they can't get to your soft inside. They can't affect you in that deep way anymore. And then you have people around you to support you, I feel. And if you don't, then you have people willing to come in. And you have this desire to be free of this. So ask your people around you to support you. When the upset happens, go to the people that you love, that you care about. And they will be there to help you, because you desire to be free of this so deeply. You just don't really know how, I feel. We have healing, the King of Cups, awareness with the Chariot, and fighting with the Knight of Swords. So, oh, look, there's one under here too. Suppression, the 10 of Wands. Again, because, like, they pretend with the 10 of Empress in this one deck, they pretend like everything is hard for them. Or maybe it's even not even that they pretend, but when it is hard for them, they put it on you. If you see this, let me see if I can block it. Get it to focus. You see this dude, he's like tangled up. He's like held down by all these ropes. They do that to you on purpose. You just want to heal, and you want to direct your life in the way that you want to go. But with the Knight of Swords, I see they stop you from being that peaceful, loving, healed person, because they are constantly saying things that just hurt. They hurt you with their words. And I feel like this tension coming in my body. They cause this anger within you. And it's like, it's not okay. We have the source with the Ace of Wands. You have they spark something in you, and it's almost like they restart you from the beginning. They're implanting this anger within you. The Eight of Cups, again, we have the Eight of Cups in the first reading too. You're being asked to let go of this, to, like in this, it's a leaf with a little water droplet gliding off of the leaf. You're being asked, whenever this issue happens, allow it to just flow off of you. Just the same way a droplet of water flows off of a leaf. Just let it pass by. Just let it go. I know for some of you guys, it's not as simple. The Ten of Pentacles, it's not as simple because they will make it very obvious. Like, they will pull you with them. They will not stop. But again, I feel like, well, then it's time to go out and be out in the world. Go be with your people. Surround yourself with people who, because I feel like they wouldn't show their ass off if you had people around you in that time. So if you feel like things are getting bad, then it's time to do that. And the butterflies, here's the butterfly again with a Judgment card. Somehow they need their true self to be reflected back to them. Maybe even record it. If you can, record them to show them themselves, or have someone else be around and have someone else express this is what you're being right now. This is how you are. Some of you guys is just sitting down and having that conversation and just expressing that to them. Okay, so we are going to figure out the Ten of Swords again. That was in the first reading too. You feel so defeated right now. There's nothing else to do. You're so ready for this new beginning. You just want to get up and fix things. We have the Page of Wands again with the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's under the Nine of Swords. The Six of Swords again. It's like you don't want them to leave, because the Five of Cups underneath is telling me you don't want them to leave because that would make you so sad. But something needs to come into balance. Something needs to come into balance here with Justice, and that's Libra. So there needs to be a way that you guys can communicate peacefully, calmly, because the way that it's going, it's creating this, I'm not on my path. You both are because they're going this way and you react to it the way that you do, it's both of you guys are out in the cold. You're not in your path. You're not on your path. So what is something that we can give you today? Some actionable steps. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Swords with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. In times when they are speaking their mind, I feel like it's just to bow out and stop responding. Maybe not even completely stop responding, but don't meet them at that level. It's this idea of let them just win verbally. Don't give them what they're asking for, but just don't even connect with the conversation. Don't be a part of it, because the Hierophant is it's almost as if you're meant to back out. It's you're meant to step back and allow them just to act and just to be and have their temper tantrum, and just let them witness themselves, I feel like it's just a hands up, just back off. The Two of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles, again, a reminder of don't allow them to know that you have the ability to give them what they're asking for, because it's yours. Like what they're asking for, time, attention, money, for a lot of you guys is money. Eight of Cups, again, and the Eight of Swords on the bottom. Like, the only way for you not to feel trapped in this is to walk away, or to just let them be, let them do their thing, and just like know what your life is about with the Two of Wands. Know where you're going, focus on where you're going, what you're doing, and like eventually I feel like it will just settle. Like they'll just see. If you guys ever want personal advice, I'm open for personal readings, the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So know that no matter what, everything will be okay as long as you go your path, as long as you do what's right by you, you will be okay. Again, the World card popping up here on the bottom. The end of this cycle is coming. It just requires you to be strong. It just requires you to do the right thing and not allow them to scare you into motion, not allow them to scare you into being or doing something that's not meant for you. Okay, guys? I'll see you in the next one.